Cool. Robinson Show, we're back with Sara Castro.
Yeah.
Sara, how
Hi.
you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Actor from Los Angeles, originally from Chicago, correct?
Correct.
And you're engaged to David Banks?
Something like that, yeah.
When are you guys tying the knot?
I'm just kidding. Yeah, we are. he's been raving about you guys the whole week.
He's
like,
so much
Oh,
fun.
we love
hyping
David.
you guys up and telling me all about you guys. You guys are awesome.
Cool. Get off, Dave.
Who's
What
on?
are you doing? Who is that?
Oh, so somebody had the show on their phone, Sara. Sorry. What
Okay.
I suck.
What yeah, David is so much fun. We just had him on a couple weeks ago on our Halloween show. It was awesome. We've had him on at least 3 or 4 times over the years.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. He's told me really great stuff about you guys.
Cool.
He really has. He has tons of fun. Tons of fun when he calls you in.
So being from Chicago, how long have you been in LA?
I would say 10 years.
What was the biggest difference? Do you ever miss anything about Chicago? You ever go back, or?
I do. I try to go back twice a year because all my family's out there.
Okay.
And, I love the city. I love the city vibe. I'm actually from Chicago. A lot of people when they say they're from Chicago here in LA, they're actually from a suburb.
Makes sense.
I'm actually from the city.
From the city.
Like
of
shitty
Chicago.
Philly people that aren't from Philly.
Oh, I got a story about one of
Okay.
We don't care.
We're not interviewing you, Slambo.
Sarah, you're gonna have to hold on. We got another interview we're gonna do right now. With the
Hold on, Sarah. We're on live with the Lamborghini. Our
I'll
old
live with the
intern.
intern.
I'm just muting everybody
It's
tonight.
hard to
That's it.
find good help, Sarah. That's all I know.
It's okay. But yeah, I'm actually from the north side, and I didn't really have any trouble acclimating here because LA is kind of like a city.
Yeah, I was
so,
gonna say it's just as busy, right?
Yeah, but with the difference with with the weather, it's just the best winters out here in LA. So obviously, but yeah, I miss it. I miss my hometown.
What? How many films have you been in?
Oh man, I think I've been in 10.
10. Nice. What's been your favorite so far that you've done?
So far, it's actually been an interactive video. It's like an interactive video called Narrow Streets. And it kind of has the feel of Narcos because it's in English and Spanish. And I play a cop.
Okay, we have no clue what you're talking about, so you gotta enlighten us a little bit. Like, what is an interactive video?
Okay, you know how, I don't know if you've seen these type of videos that are out now where it's not a video game, it's just like it's a film, right? It's like a short.
Like VR?
choose your own adventure, kind of.
I'm sorry?
Is it like VR or?
Yeah, well, it's like it gives you 3 different endings to pick from.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So you've got, I'm the lead of the movie, and I've got my ending. Then you've got the other actor's ending, and then the other actor's ending. So you get to pick the one you want to see, or you can see them all.
Oh,
or you
wow.
can see one, or you get to pick. It's pretty cool.
How do you watch that? Is that online, or how do you see that?
I can send you the link. I can actually tweet the link too as well.
Nice, tweet that out.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I've never been part of anything like it. So that's another reason why I love it, because it's just something different.
Cool.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What was something that really stood out about it?
The action.
Cool.
The fact that I get to be a badass, I guess, you know. Like,
Okay.
I grew up with 2 older brothers, and all we did was play G.I. Joe.
So you're like, finally, I can.
I can kick some ass.
Yeah, go back to my childhood.
My sisters used to dismember my G.I. Joes.
But yeah, I mean, I guess it brings me back. It brings me back to how I used to play with my brothers, play fight and all that, and
Yeah.
I love it. That's like something I'm like shooting for right now. Is I want to shoot for more cop roles or more detective roles.
Nice.
Cool.
Do you feel that's something you excel at?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I love it. I love action. I
Yeah.
really do.
What are some of your favorite action movies?
You know, we just saw one. I would say Fast and Furious. That franchise is pretty good when it comes to action.
Yeah.
But I just saw Atomic Blonde.
That one looked really good.
I'm sorry?
I said it looked really good. I've seen trailers for that.
No, you have to see it, like, because there's this one shot that's literally like 10 minutes long, and the director said that he shot it all, like, he just shot it with just one take.
Nice.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's Charlize Theron fighting these 3 guys.
I'm in.
She's trying to fight off these 3 guys, and it's a 10-minute long scene, and she just kicks butt. It's just, I mean, and she did all her stunts.
Wow.
And I was just so amazed by it, and so it's a great film and great action in it.
Cool.
So now, since you want to be more in like those action roles, and it sounds like you want to be able to do like your own stunts, do you like take any martial arts, or like what do you do to kind of get to that point?
Well, I like to keep myself in shape, obviously, and I like to be active.
Cool.
I watched a lot of Bruce Lee movies.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. You don't even have to practice. You just watch a lot of Bruce Lee movies, and that's it. Yeah,
that's
perfect.
Dude, when you're on, when you're on set and they say action, you have to make believe. You have to make it happen. So you make it happen somehow.
What you got to start doing is like while you're watching the Bruce Lee movies, just like copy him like in your living room.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you just run up walls.
Now, how crazy is
question?
Sure.
To answer your question, I have taken martial arts in the past, but
cool.
I think it's really crazy. Like for the Narrow Streets character, I really felt at home with the character because. It just was flawless. It felt flawless for me. Like the action came to me, and it felt real. So I guess when you kick into a character, and you have a stunt coordinator helping you, because I had a stunt coordinator helping me. She was actually Natalie Portman's stunt coach.
Nice.
But she was awesome, and she helped a lot. So when you have that on set, that helps a lot too.
That's cool. Sarah, are you related to Fidel? To Castro?
No, I'm not.
Okay, I just didn't.
What about Raul?
You had to get that out of the way, huh?
I had to ask that.
No.
What about your Christmas? You have a Christmas movie, Christmas Crime Story out, correct?
Yes, Christmas Crime Story is out on DVD, and you can find it on all platforms.
About a botched Christmas robbery that, what are the characters? It says a police officer reconnecting with her.
A photographer.
With his estranged mother. Yeah, photographer. And his, like, what was it? His fiance or his...
Fiance. His fiance is trying to get him killed, and
cheating
I won't
on
say
him.
more about that.
Oh, that sounds crazy.
It's like it's one robbery on Christmas Eve that goes totally wrong because it connects more than one person. It connects like 5 different people, like 5 different stories.
Is it kind of like a Tarantino movie where they show
like Reservoir Dogs, like,
and then it all comes together at the end?
Exactly.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool. I love that kind of stuff.
But my character is so it's in the plot, when you read the plot, it says that a cop that's pretty much a Santa that's pretty much a loser.
Yeah.
He dresses up as Santa. I play his wife.
Strung out mall Santa.
And I play his wife. And
that must be proud.
We have some skeletons in the closet in our marriage, and we're trying to survive. And we have a little girl that's dying of cancer. So there's drama. There's dramedy. There's some darkness.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of everything.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that out now on DVD and online?
Yes. Yeah, it's out now on Amazon. It's out on iTunes, on DVD, through Netflix video DVD. And all the platforms you can think of.
Cool. And is there anyone else in that we would know?
Yeah. Eric Close from Nashville. Eric Close. He played like one of the leads in the TV show Nashville.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. What is it doing well?
It's doing well, actually. Yeah, it's doing good for an independent. It's doing great. I had lots of fun working on it, and it's just a different. The ending was supposed to. They changed the ending.
Like in the middle of filming,
I'm not going to say what it is.
Yeah.
Obviously, but it was supposed to be a different type of ending, but the director chose to go a different route and change it up.
Wow.
Then that was a surprise to see. That was a surprise to see when we went to the screener. When I saw the screener, it was a nice surprise. So, yeah.
So instead of everybody dying, one person's alive. Tell a story.
What's that, Sarah?
It's a dark movie, but it's got some light to it.
Okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you have any upcoming projects that you could talk about?
Not that I can talk about at the moment, but I do. Nice. I have one project coming up, but I'm very excited to talk about it when it does. When I am allowed to.
Nice.
Cool. So then we need you back.
Happy to share that.
We'll have to have you back. Exactly.
Yeah, so I'd love to be back. Yeah.
Now, I had a question for you real quick. You're a Chicago girl who wants to be like a TV or movie cop, and you want to move on. And now they're doing all these shows in Chicago. Like, you went to L.A., and now they're doing all this filming in Chicago.
They're doing a lot in Chicago.
Are you going to be going back, or what's going on? Do you have your agent sending you home for for some filming?
Yeah, it's interesting that you asked that, because my ultimate goal is to be bi-coastal.
Nice.
So, I am shooting for that, and what better than to shoot a freaking show like that in my own, in my own hometown? Like,
yeah,
that would be amazing. That would be a dream come true for me. So, the sky's the limit. I just gotta keep shooting for it and focusing on that, and it could happen. Yeah, it could definitely happen. You never know. It's a small world.
Yeah.
So I got a real personal question for you, Sarah. If you were going to rate David's acting abilities, how?
So on a scale of 1 to 10, or like compared to hers, like.
Both.
Both. Yeah, that's good. Maybe both. All right. Or on a scale of 1 to 10, like, do you think he's a good actor, or do you think he needs improvement?
Oh man. Hot seat.
Okay. You'll be surprised with my answer.
Okay.
Or maybe not. Can I get a drum roll? A 10.
A 10. Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, no, we
when he's standing right there.
We love him. We love him to death. He's great.
I do. I love what he puts into all the roles he does. Like he does. He really.
He's amazing.
He pulls off too. Like we said last time. Like he pulls off different looks. Like just compared to being clean shaven to having facial hair. Like he pulls off a lot of different stuff.
Well, I like his new look right now. His new look is he has a mustache only.
Oh, I can't do that. I always wanted
one in the middle.
Go ahead.
Like anyone in the middle, or like
is it like a cop mustache, or like?
It's like a Tom Selleck.
Nice.
Is it like for a role, or was he just like, I'm rocking a mustache?
I think he said he just does what he wants, right? He just does. He shows up.
Yeah, no, you know what? He always tries different things, and this seems to be working for him, though. So,
nice.
Yeah, like I say, I always mess with him and say, you have to be Tom Selleck's cousin because you look just like him. But no,
I think Slambo needs some Tom Selleck.
I can't pull a mustache. I tried once when I was real young. Nah, I can't do it, man.
Back when he was 30.
But no, he whatever look every look that he picks, whether it's the beard or clean shaven or the mustache, I think what really makes it happen for him is he's just so talented.
Do you feel like he's cheating though? Because you can't do that. You can't just grow something in and be like, look, he's got it up. He's got it different now.
I'm not the same guy that I was before. You might want me for this role now. Now they're gonna
He's got an unfair advantage with the facial hair.
Yeah, exactly.
And the manscaping.
But,
yeah.
But no, I think he's amazing at what he does. And, he makes me laugh every day.
That's
He really
yeah.
does.
He seems like he would be just so much fun, like all the time.
Oh my gosh! Sometimes we're like literally like we're like crying.
Just laughing so
I'm
hard.
crying so hard, at laughing so hard.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's pretty cool.
What is one of the craziest things you ever seen go down in production of a film?
I would say have I seen a crazy thing go down? Well, it didn't happen right then and there, but when we were shooting the film The Shift with Danny Glover, there we were in an old hospital, and here in LA, and that hospital was completely empty because they made a new one next door. So that floor that we were on at that hospital, we were told was haunted. And a lot of the crew members and people on set would see the weirdest things happen.
Wow.
And it was eerie and scary at times. But
Wow.
that was spooky. That was really spooky.
Just
that's
being
about
in
the craziest thing, I think.
Being in an abandoned hospital, I think, would be pretty creepy.
It's pretty weird. Yeah.
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 Prisons. Too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Slambo knows all about prison.
How was Danny Glover?
Yeah, how's it work with him?
Little Jersey.
He's
boy.
he's a sweetheart. He's very humble.
Yeah.
And very, for his status, for being an A-lister, he's just amazing. He's amazing. He's a really nice guy and humble and modest and very grounded.
That's cool.
Cool.
What was do you have any
Yeah.
interactions with him that stood out?
No, because I think they shot all of his stuff in the beginning
Separate.
because he needed to be somewhere.
Okay.
So I had little interaction with him, but the times I did see him, it was just really nice and very hopeful for me to see
That's
a
cool.
fellow actor just be so humble.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was nice. It gave me hope to know that the people of that status can be humble and stay grounded.
It's like
Yeah.
we've met a couple of guys that have been in the business for years, and it's so cool being around them. Like, it's so different than anything else. It's amazing.
Like you said too, yeah, to still be like down to earth and
Yeah.
like it's really cool, really cool.
Yeah, he read the script. The really cool fact about this movie is that he read the script, he loved it, obviously, and wanted to be part of it. And he saw the first edit of the director's cut, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he saw the director's cut, and he didn't want anything changed.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's really
cool.
Nothing at all, which meant to us that we all did our job.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, because he's a veteran, and he's got his skills, and coming from someone like him, it's like, oh wow, that feels great.
And besides, he's getting swole for that shit.
It seems like he never ages because he just keeps working. He keeps working.
That's like Morgan
Yeah.
Freeman. He's always just seems the same to me. Like,
Yeah.
He's always been an
He's
old
got like
geezer.
300 films under his belt.
He's always looked the same. Exactly.
Have you seen the new SAG magazine now? Because he's on the cover of the new SAG magazine, and
No.
he looks just like his picture from Enemy Mine, and I'm like, how is he not aged in 30
Right?
years?
I don't know. That's incredible.
Wow. Yeah, crazy.
As an actress, Sarah, have you ever had a stalker?
She married him.
They're not married yet. They're engaged.
That's one. One stalker. Another stalker I've had. No. You know what? I actually have.
You have.
Yeah.
I
have.
How did you like?
Short guy from Jersey. Sorry, I want to apologize in advance.
Right.
It's not pretty though. It's not pretty though. It's scary.
It's
and,
got to be rattling because I've had people come at me like troll accounts, like just through the show. Like it's got to be rattling.
Yeah, you know what? I was fortunate because when I saw that it was getting out of control, I called the police and I put a restraining order on him, and it went to court and everything, and never again.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah, never again.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I had to go to court first. And everything.
Yeah, but at least it got taken seriously
resolved,
and it got resolved. Exactly. That's cool.
Yeah, someone can just keep on coming.
You get that restraining order, they still come at you or whatever.
Living in LA, when it comes to their product, the actors and actresses, when it comes to people stalking, they're a lot more on top of that than somewhere in Kansas City or something.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, your old boyfriend's back there, all right. But out there, it could be anybody, and it's just like, all right, we got to shut this down right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was really amazed and surprised at how quick they responded.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And at the time, I was living by myself.
Oh, wow.
And
that's gotta be.
This was just when I had moved here, actually.
Wow.
So it helped a lot to feel protected.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it gave you a more, you're now secure, like now if it ever happens again, you could easily just put an end to it.
You call in quicker now.
Yeah.
They're going to be on top of this. Boom.
Robinson Show has a restraining order.
Yeah. She just has a code she puts into her phone and done.
She's already got the cops coming here, so don't worry.
So I'm curious. So so Sarah, I'm curious. Like we were talking about, your experience with Donald Glover. So have you dealt with Danny. Donald? I don't know. I'm sorry. Danny Glover. Donald Glover's younger. Danny's the older one. Anyway, ignore my screw up there.
Not anyway, Danny Glover.
So dealing with somebody like that, have you dealt with any real assholes in the industry?
Like somebody you thought was gonna be cool.
You don't have to name names, just
Yeah.
Yeah, I have, unfortunately.
Wow.
Can you talk about maybe, like I said, you don't have to say the name, but just the experience,
like
their most famous movie.
It was similar to what's going on right now with the whole.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't
thing.
even empathize with that. Like I want
that's
to.
another thing.
Terrible.
Yeah.
But you know what? I have to say, it wasn't. He didn't commit any sexual harassment, but he did use his power, his position in power. He abused it by trying. In other words, this happened 6 years ago when I was looking for. At the time, I was looking for new representation for a new agent, and this was 6 years ago. And I was waitressing at a restaurant on Sunset. And
which one?
I get a tap on my shoulder, and I turn around, and this guy says, "Are you our waitress?" And I said, "Yeah, I believe I am." And he was with another lady at the time. This lady sitting next to him, and she said to me, "Do you know who this is?" And I'm like, "No, I don't know who this is." And she's like, "Well, this is this person." I'm like, "Oh, wow!" And he's pretty up there.
Okay.
Status.
It's like Slambo.
Status.
Yeah.
In LA and in Hollywood in the industry.
It was a Weinstein.
And I'm like, "Oh, nice to meet you." And he's like, "Are you looking for representation? I like your look." I'm like, "Well, yeah, actually I am." So he's like, "Well, prepare a monologue and come to my office, and just we'll see what you have." And then I prepared myself. And I was all happy. I go to his office, and it was more of he didn't care about my work. He was more like, "Okay, let's put the work aside. I want to know if you want to go out to dinner with me."
Oh God!
What a douchebag.
So I was it took a lot in me not to jump over the desk and grab him by his tie and slap him. I had to compose myself because. Back then, I thought to myself, this is such a small industry. You never know who you're going to end up working with in the near future or future. So I said to him, I kindly said to him, "You know what? I'm flattered. However, I'm not looking for a boyfriend. I'm looking for an agent."
Yeah.
Right.
And then I walked away.
Cool.
But,
good for you.
Unfortunately,
smart thing to do.
That's what happened. But that's what used to happen because now it seems like things are, things are coming out to light, and people are going to take things more seriously and not
people
try
are
to
stepping
take
up and
advantage
telling
of.
these stories sooner too.
Yeah, that's it. It
yeah.
has to be. It has to be sooner to make a difference.
Yeah,
To make as much of an impact, I feel it has to be.
Yeah.
Think about it, there's been jokes about the casting couch since vaudeville.
Yeah.
So yeah, and now it's all coming out. It's like no, yeah, it really happens.
Yeah.
It does, and there's people that choose to. Unfortunately, there's women that choose to take the path that they think is easier.
Yes, to
And
go
then
with
there's
that route.
and then there's women that don't, and I
Yeah.
consider myself a woman that hasn't done that.
That's
And
good.
I don't care how much longer it takes me
I love
to
that.
get that one thing that's gonna,
Yeah.
that's gonna make everything happen, because I'd rather do it that way than to do the other way. I think dignity is priceless. I think
Yes.
having respect is priceless for
Yeah.
yourself. Like it comes down to that for me. So.
Sarah, we have to wrap this up, but thank you so much for
This was
talking
great,
to us.
yeah.
You're amazing.
Oh, thank you guys. Thank you so much for having me, and I had so much fun, and I look forward to another one.
Yeah, where can everybody
Cool.
find you?
Oh, Twitter at Sara Castro Actor, and then with no H, and then Instagram at Sara Castro Actress.
Awesome.
Nice.
Thank you, Sarah.
Before you go, though, I am
Thank you,
curious
guys.
now, did we live up to the expectations that David set for us?
Okay, from a 1 to 10, ready?
Yes.
Drum roll, please. A 12.
Awesome.
There we go.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah.
All right. Take care.
All right, guys, take care.
You
Bye.
too.